So many of you have heard me say that my target is anywhere from $300 to $1,300 per XRP by 2030. And then again, it just depends on adoption, integration, and how quickly everything evolves. 300 would be the bare minimum in my mind based on everything we're watching. You know, we're going to have more than 20 ETFs by then for sure. We're going to have legal regulatory clarity for the entire market by then. And so a lot of things will have happened, and I think they're going to happen pretty quickly. But one thing is for someone like me to tell you this is my guess, then it's very different for a chart analyst or various chart analysts and what they think may happen based on the patterns they're recognizing. I did a video a couple of videos ago where one chart analyst thinks that XRP is targeting about $117 possibly for this bull run. But let's talk about 2030. Here we have a couple of guys. I think they're being interviewed by MSNBC, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get corrected right now if we'll look at it right now, but I think it's MSNBC. And these are the developers from a company called EZA, and they're pretty big in the XRP community right now, and they know what's going on. They know what the integrations are. They're insiders. And they said it there on public TV. They think that it is going to hit about $1,000 by 2030, which is right inside of where I think it might end up. So even if it's less than that, let's say it's only $800 per XRP, that's not a bad outcome for, at this moment, a little better than a $3 per XRP investment. So it's just something to consider. I mean, you have to have all the information. You have to know where the sources are. There's a source right there. And this is somebody, like I said, who is in the community. They're a pretty big deal. They're developing a lot of solutions on the XRP ledger. So let's check it out. From what I can tell here, the program is movers and shakers. I'm not sure what network it is, but here's a little snippet there that says, a reminder, XRP was created to strengthen the US dollar and replace the petrodollar system, which I completely agree with. For years, we ignored the crypto police and all the negativity and told you anyway. It's not easy being early and having conviction. Good thing we didn't care what they said. We're really bullish on Ripple. On XRP in particular, I think XRP is heading to $1,000 by 2030. And that's Digital Asset Investor. He's a pretty popular YouTuber, and he's got a pretty good presence on X. And he's talking about these two guys here. I think their names are Phil and Dom Kwok, and they're the ones that run EZApp. So let you hear it from them. They're being interviewed here. Again, I'm not sure about the network. I think it's CNBC, but you'll see right now. I don't know where the program Movers and Shakers is on, but I know it's a business channel program. So let's take a look and give me your thoughts on the comments. Like, share, subscribe, bookmark. Until next time, adios amigos. Let's check out this video. I think you're going to find it very interesting.
For us, you know, we're really bullish on Ripple, on XRP in particular, because of the inroads they've already made into the TradFi sector. They've been, you know, really sort of diligent about getting tons of different licenses all across the world to actually make sure that they are positioned to own the space when the institutions actually come into blockchain, into crypto, which they're already starting to do with stablecoins. That's obviously a huge use case, and Ripple has their own RLUSD stablecoin, which is awesome, and we've already started educating our community on them. And ultimately for us, we're just super bullish on the mission, what they're doing already in terms of, you know, bringing all these big institutions. Hidden Road acquisition, for example, is a great example of how they're going to actually be utilizing the XRP ledger in the real world, settling trades, etc., much faster, cheaper than otherwise would be possible. And then obviously also international money payments. All of those different aspects really make it one of the formative companies of the next decade, in our opinion. And I know a lot of people have been asking for my price targets on XRP. And I think it's the first time I'll say it, but I think XRP is heading to $1,000 by 2030. So for me, it's, you know, a super important project, and actually probably one of the most important projects out there at the moment.